LeBron gets the 99.
100. First 100 of the
First
game.
100.
There we go.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Well, this is what everybody's been waiting for, right? It's the top three. We obviously have left Giannis, Kawhi, LeBron. Who is going at number 3?
I mean, wow. MVP, biggest playoff performance in years, and then the King. I mean, how do you go wrong?
I think I know the order. Now, I haven't seen this, just in case I get this right. I'm going to go 90. The number 3 will be, I think, Kawhi.
Okay.
At 90.
So KD was a 96.
97.
Right? Yep.
I'm going to go. I hate to do this. You're going to see me every day. I'm going to have to go LeBron 2. Just because he missed a lot of he missed a lot of games last year, because the groin, and they were, in fourth with a drop. With the
Alexis over there.
I know these takes are getting hot.
I'm gonna switch it. Damn, I don't want to do it.
You do.
Okay, you don't have to do it.
You do you. He already said
LeBron
it.
number 2, also 97, and then Giannis number 1
at a
98.
Interesting. And, fans have been debating the top-rated players all day long using hashtag 2K ratings. So it's going to be interesting to see who the top 3 are.
Yeah.
Let's go to number 3. It is the 2019
I was
MVP.
going to say that just because I knew it. I was going to say that at first. I was going to say that, but the thing, I'm like, all right, you got to take into account MVP, Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah, I mean, I think the playoffs turned him to that point. Chris and I were talking about that earlier. Obviously, the MVP. But here's the thing. He's only going to get better. He's averaged 27.7, but he did shoot 29% from 3. It's rough, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's got to develop the shot.
Yeah.
We were talking about Ben earlier. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
And, I mean, there's no really guarding Giannis, but there was one man in the playoffs that could guard him, right? And we're going to see him in the top 2 now. So it was interesting to see them up 2-0 on the Raptors and then to lose 4 straight. So I wonder if that had something to do with it. But
how good is Giannis going to be, though? I mean,
really good. Like you said, once you develop a jump shot, and he gotten better during the season. But once it's consistent, where you can't. First of all, you can't stay in front of him regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless, he left, right. He's jumping from the bench and dunking. He's doing everything. But when he's able to develop a consistent jump shot, where now you have to pick your poison, kind of like Dame.
Yeah.
He's going to be very unguardable.
Yeah.
So now we have the top 2 left. It's obviously between Kawhi and LeBron. So you said LeBron at 2.
Battle of LA, right?
Yeah, battle in LA.
Kawhi's 2.
Kawhi's 2?
Yeah.
But are you just
I just
saying
thought
that?
Giannis. No, I'm just saying that because of LA. But but that's because I had Giannis first. But in all seriousness, though, I'm putting LeBron at 2, Kawhi 1.
Ooh.
Won a champion. Coming off a championship, Finals MVP.
I'm going to agree with 80. I think what Leonard did in that playoffs just made a massive statement, and I think that finally LeBron may lose his mantle as the top-rated NBA 2K player after all these years. Chris, I mean, this is the biggest Lakers fan ever, so.
I know.
well, let's get to number 2.
That's all you're going to say?
He
Let's
knows.
get to number
It's
2.
Kawhi. Kawhi's number 2. He knows.
Let's get to number 2.
Oh, all right.
Let's get to
Drum
number
roll,
2,
please.
then I will
And
give
from
you my
everybody,
top
from Chris to number 2. Kawhi Leonard.
So here's the thing.
LJ, I had your back, by the way.
There's one king of the North, but there's still a king of the NBA. So remember, ratings have a lot of different things that go into the formulas. So rounded up, rounded down. But
this was so close.
This was interesting. So Kawhi number 2. Listen, I get it. What he did was unprecedented. Going to Toronto. I mean, he didn't get to the preferred destination that he wanted in San Antonio. Literally traded him to another country, and he brought a championship to that country, and really took even this offseason by storm. So, I think the Clippers are going to be fantastic defensively, and in 2K, if you're an off-baller, you know, you're going to have like a heavenly team to play off-ball defense with the Clippers. So I think Kawhi's right where he needs to be at that rating. I mean, we're debating a 97 like it's a bad thing.
Right,
That's an unbelievable rating. Well deserved.
So then LeBron at number 1.
Yes.
So
Rated at 97.
he has had the mantle of the top-rated NBA 2K player since NBA 2K7, and he has not given it up throughout an entire season. It's going to be interesting to see if he can just continue to hold. I mean, he's been the king. He's been the king of NBA 2K ratings since basically he started as 78, and he didn't get to the top rating until 2K7. But now, I mean, this is going to be it's now his 17,000th season in the league. But I mean, he just continues to play at this unbelievably high level, and now with this guy as his teammate, it's sky's the limit.
Yeah, we for sure gonna keep him at that top spot.
Unless you go and get your 100. That's
Right, that's it.
All right, let's look at the summary. Top 3 rated players.
Yeah, I mean,
LeBron,
again,
Kawhi,
we could. You can't go wrong. Obviously, Anthony had a different list here. To be honest, I have a different list as well. But it's like, what's that expression? Cutting, whatever, whiskers.
I have no idea.
We don't know.
No idea
we don't
what
know
you're
what you're
saying,
talking about.
but-
Yeah, that's fine.
But I will say, I think this is all well deserved for these guys, and really just all these ratings are. It's such a highly debated thing. You know what I mean? Like I was talking in the interview you saw earlier. I told Mike Stauffer and his team, who actually does the ratings, like you could put 4 of us right here, and we probably wouldn't agree on ratings anyway if we debated them. So it's just such a great topic of conversation, and it's interesting to see. And like I said, this is just the base point. You know, I think a lot of teams are going to go up and down, and it's going to be interesting to see as the season
That's why we
progresses.
sort of did it here at the Twitter headquarters, because this starts on social media at the end of the day. Of course, everybody can go on and use the hashtag 2K ratings to debate this. If we're wrong, I'm sure the NBA players are already doing it.
So,
Right.
so they
We'll hear
did
about
go on social media, and they did use the hashtag 2K
cool.
rating. So let's see what people are debating about from the 2K community. So Giovanni says LeBron should not be the highest rating in this 2K, which some of you said.
Yeah,
It is going to be debated
It's a
on
debate.
social media.
Sure gonna be debated.
for sure.
He should be the highest rated on NBA 2K.
A little bit of bias. Moving on to the next tweet. Giannis should be a 98 or a 99. Thank God.
Thank God for autocorrect. I love that. That's amazing. Was it autocorrect on the name, or was it the autocorrect on the rating? That's what I want to know.
I think
The
it's the
rating.
name.
No, I think it's the
It
rating.
could be either. Yeah, I mean, again, this is going to be widely debated for the next, all the way up until 2K20 is released.
All right, we have one more tweet, and that is from Jake, who says, well, you guys were pretty much...
That's what Anthony
yeah,
was
they
saying.
were saying. Kawhi brought an NBA championship to Toronto, was the finals MVP, and had clutch shots through the playoffs. He should be at least a 95 or higher, and he, like you said, he is a 97, so they were right.
You know what the craziest thing about that is? Kawhi was actually hurt during that playoff run. Like, isn't that crazy to think about? Like, so yeah, it's
But that's what's going to make
wild.
this season so much fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. First time in a while that there's no typical cheesy 2K team, right? Like, the Warriors have always been the team you just go, you're like, oh, really, you're going to play the Warriors?
Right.
This year, I don't think
Did people try to pull that on you? Like, they'd be like, "Yo, I'm using the Warriors." You're like,
Nah,
"Nah."
we do random. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
it.
man.
I like it.
If you can play 2K, you can play 2K. I need this team.
Yeah.
You can't
There you
play
go.
2K. You only can play with that team. We're going random, and let's battle it out.
The conversation isn't over, though. You guys can go online, use the hashtag 2K ratings, and debate this stuff.
Yeah, and if you're an NBA player, we have that same mechanism we had last year, which is you want your rating, just tweet me, and I'll send you a screenshot with your rating. And it's only really the beginning. We revealed the top 20. There's so much movement throughout the league, so this is just a little taste of what's to remain.
Well, Chris, Ronnie, thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony, for coming to our studios here at Twitter headquarters and joining the show today.
What a great analyst!
I know.
no,
Cover
I
star,
know.
analyst,
I wasn't being biased in any of my answers.
future
you know,
99
it's
rating.
like-
I mean,
100,
yeah.
100.
future 100 rating.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching at home. Thank you to the 2K community, and thank you to everyone behind the scenes who made this show possible. We will see you in NBA 2K20.